So we're back on Wrap It Out podcast. This time we have here a very fucking dope artist. His name is Jack.
Hey,
And how are you? How are you,
I'm
mate?
doing I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good right now. I
Uh,
feel on top of the world.
I mean that's really fair though because you've been cooking some hot fire lately.
Yeah,
I put up a song since Survival Tactics. Do you have any
yeah.
upcoming projects actually going?
Yep, I have a collab with a big name. Not like actual big name in terms of rap head, he's a big name. Have a collab with someone.
Okay.
And I also have like another song dropping which may need to be posted there by someone else cuz the rap had deleted, but it's a kind of like a cipher thing I'm a part of that I think a lot of people would like to hear that I'm a part of. So it's not officially my song, but it's like a thing I'm a part of.
Yeah, speaking of things people would like to hear, so we clearly fucking noticed that you have a new mic. Can you tell us what you used to record and basically your peripherals right now?
I don't know what you mean by peripherals because I don't, I
Basically,
don't know.
and microphone and what program you used to record?
Oh, okay. I'm using the Samson Go mic to talk right now. This is the mic I record with, and I'm using a trial version of FL to like make beats and record, and like learn the program and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's actually really fair. I can actually give you a fucking cracked FL Studio full version.
Probably don't want to say that on a podcast that's being published, but I'm just playing.
I'm gonna leave a link in the description for people if you want to get cracked FL Studio.
Hey,
Uh, so one big question for us is, how did you discover this podcast, and what did you think of us when you first heard it, and what do you think of the quality then versus the quality now?
I need to say I learned about this podcast because I saw someone on the Rap Pad forums doing like a calling card. I think that's what it's called. They were basically asking for people to like be a part of this. Like I
Yeah,
could be a host or be something this a guest or something. And first time I joined the server, first two times I joined the server, I was kicked and then I was banned, and it's because I wasn't confirmed. But I got an invite from this one guy, and I heard about it. I forgot about it for a bit, and then I remembered. Oh yeah, Ecstasy and Musically have a podcast. Then I remember looked it up on Spotify and listened to it. It's a good concept. Just needs a bit of polishing, but yeah, that's basically how I found it out. I knew Ecstasy and Musically, not Musically personally, but I knew about him. I knew Ecstasy like before this podcast. So
that's actually true. We actually had some beef back in the day. I wouldn't call it
yeah,
beef. I would call it
it's
stupid
because
talk,
like
but
it's because I voted against you in a battle like, for
oh
technique.
fuck, no, 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 no. It started on the Nami server. I just hated you because I like Nami and I thought
you
those were the only options. I
you
didn't I
okay?
didn't give
Wait,
a shit about
you hated me because Nami didn't
I
like
don't
me.
say I actually wouldn't say hate. I would say just dislike.
Okay, that's a nice way to cushion the blow. But okay.
It's not the bro. I actually thought you were great at recording and shit like that, but I just disliked the fact that Nami disliked you. uh,
You disliked me because Nami didn't like me. And
kinda. And,
there's a deeper story behind that I will not explain, but if you know, you know.
and there's one, yeah, I know. And there's one more thing that kind of impacted that the fact that, well, I'm gonna put it this way: you that was the first time I actually heard of you or met you and talked to you. So me knowing Nami and having talked to Nami in the past, and then didn't like you at the time. You can fucking say that clearly,
Yeah,
and that was my first experience with you, so I think that kind of impacted my view on you, you know.
Yeah,
But
kind of
when I
first
yeah,
impressions impacted our first interactions, you know.
yeah. But when I actually got to talk to you, I think a couple of weeks ago was the time we actually talked on voice chat on the BYOB server, and then
Yeah,
just recently, a couple of days ago on Lurkle. I think that
yeah.
was the time where we actually, well, I actually thought you're dope, and I actually
Mutual
thought
respect.
cool person. Yeah, mutual respect happened then.
Yes,
Speaking
this
of the
mutual
BYO,
respect has happened. But sorry, continue.
yeah, speaking of the BYOB server, will you ever make a comeback to battling? Because I know you left and I know you just lost interest in it over time, but will you ever make a comeback to battling? And if so, how? Like, will you be battling just frequently and basically coming back to battling as a hobby, not necessarily as something you do every day? Or would you just not come back and just focus on.
I'd prefer not to come back because I want to focus on my music. I actually have a lot of projects coming out, like music wise, that I'm working on. So I don't really have time to fit battling into that schedule. And I think battling right now is just like a huge inconvenience for me. Funny thing to say, as I'm doing a battle against this guy Goat, who is trash, by the way, but
way to fucking go at him on podcast. Um, so you wouldn't even battle for fun, just from time to time with friends, friendly battles, just to do it.
I mean, oh, that's my grandma in the background. But I'd prefer not to do battling at all. Like at this point,
Yeah,
battling is a huge inconvenience for me, and I think like it's dragging down my music.
yeah, I got you 100%. So we all know you started on Rapad, or that was the first platform you were actually recognized in. What do you think about Rapad community? How did they support you, and how did they impact your music?
First starting off on Rap Pad, I had been rapping for let me guess, I had been rapping for like 1 year at that point. Let's be generous and say I'd been rapping it 1 year before the time I joined Raphead. Then I joined Raphead and I started making terrible writtens, and I was the person everybody made fun of. You know, I was exactly like these people that are out now. It's kind of like a cycle on Raphead that new people join, they don't really know what they're doing, they get made fun of, then they grow in the community and they mature a lot and they get to know the community a lot more. And then it's just like they're a part of it now, and then that cycle repeats and continues. But at the time when I joined, I was the person everyone made fun of. A lot of names hurled around. Autistic. Thanks, Jago, for being the first one to say it. But autistic people. People actually thought I was like an alt account. People thought that my profile picture wasn't me. It was actually a very awkward picture at the time because like it was a very bad picture looking back on it. I take a lot better pictures now, but people thought I was an alt, so I made a couple of videos to prove I wasn't an alt, and those are privated or deleted now wherever they are. But yeah, I was generally hated, and people started to grow to like me, but I still made writtens at that point.
I think I had a lifeline when I joined Rapad in Dream Life, because
Yeah,
Dream Life actually kind of took me under his wing and actually got me to know these good writers that still write till today. I mean, one of them was Tyke, and even if I had beef with him, he's one of my best rap bad friends ever. Like, he's really cool. And outside of some controversial opinions that may be factually incorrect, I think he's a really cool guy.
I think Tyke's at his best when he's just staying in his own lane and when he's not trying to go out of his way to say his opinion because like his opinions, I don't agree with him at all on his views, but I can't really change that about him. It's something that's his beliefs. I can't really change them unless like he wants them to change, but I think he's at his best, at his
Actually,
most tolerable when he's just like staying in his own lane, making music when he's not commenting on like political things, you know.
yeah, that's really fair. I think he's a dope artist. Like I think the
I
way
think
he
he has a Tyke as an
the
artist, as a rapper, like vocally, he has a lot to improve on. Like a lot to improve on. He needs some good feedback. He needs, he needs some good feedback. He needs someone to help him, or he just needs to start learning quick. Not saying learning quick as like it's a time limit, but it's just if he wants to improve, then I think he needs to start like studying a lot. Studying a lot
yeah,
of rap and like practicing a lot or getting someone to help him. Like the path I went down, I got help.
I am in my opinion, he got exponentially better since I met him. Like when I met him, he was at best decent. But I think right now, both in the way of writing and in the way of recording, he's good. Like he's definitely in the top 50% of rap bad, even in record if you talk about recorders. Like he's above average.
I can probably name only like 15 recorders on Rap Pad off the top of my head. Only 10 actually dope artists on Rap Pad at this point.
I
I
would
won't
say
I
that's
won't
debatable.
I will
Off the
not
top off the top I could name like 25. I could.
25. Yeah,
Yeah.
really haven't paid attention a lot to people who aren't real haven't really paid attention on Rap Pad to a lot of like new people because there's a bunch of recorders. There's a bunch of people who just like go and post their recordings and don't really interact with the community. Only ones on Rap Pad, the recorders that I really like know about are ones that interact with the community and that I'm cool with.
Yeah.
I will not confirm nor deny whether my I will not confirm nor deny whether the fact I'm cool with you or not affects my opinion on your music, but let's just I'll just I mean
That is
there's a couple examples, but just playing around.
yeah, I know. That's actually really cool of you to answer. And I actually think that's the opinion of many people. Like I just heard a couple of days ago from I'm gonna call it an anonymous source that back in 2016 there was way more chaos than now. In the way that recorders would have their own private island and writers would basically be stuck in a flat together. Like back in the day, from what I heard, writers were not fucking tolerated on Rap Bad. Like they were a rare breed and they were ought to be killed.
Hey yo, that's funny because I think it's really funny how they've eased up on writers. Like they've eased up on the hate towards people who don't record. But
I don't think that happened.
I
No, no,
still
no,
think
no.
it's gen
I actually don't think that happened. I'm stop. I sorry I interrupted you. I want to stop you there. I don't think that happened. The thing is, I think most of the people that recorded that were actually good quit because of the toxicity and the amount of trolls. So there's just no one to fucking start a I'm gonna say race war against the writers.
how
And
about just a pen war? A pen war.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that's a better term. So basically there's no one to start a pen war against writers.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like this is a complicated topic to talk about. I like how we're having complex talks about Rap Head.
I mean, Rapid is a complex place in more than one way. Rapid is complex because, I mean, I think there were two big people that impacted me as a battler and me as an artist, and even my fucking personality. I think the most important guy was Psycho Puppet. I asked him for feedback on every.
Psycho Puppet, the homie, bro. Shout out Psycho Puppet.
Yeah,
Psy-
big shout out to Psycho Puppet.
Psycho Puppet's one of the coolest people I've met off of Rap Pad.
Yeah, if I can, I'm gonna link his SoundCloud in the description. Go and follow him on there, and go. I'm gonna even link his rap if I can in the description. Go check him out on there too. Psycho Puppet is the greatest the greatest person alive. Like his personality is really cool. His fucking answers are the best. He trolls the trolls and never gets mad at anyone for any fucking stupid reasons. But he's still
except
like
if
so.
there except if there are certain select people. But Psycho Puppet is cool. Like he's one of the coolest people I know, like in and out of the internet.
Yeah, he even responds like he responds to you whether he has stuff to do or not. He's just gonna take time off to do that. I think Psycho Puppet is the best, and I think he improved me as an artist because he told me, "Look, you did that worse than you could have. You should have said that there." And then when I think of a bar next time, oh, Psycho told me last time to do that like that, so now I'm just gonna do it like that, you know? Uh,
He told me to do that like that, so I'm gonna do this like this.
well, yeah, and so I think, and the second person that actually was basically my lifeline was Dream Life.
Yeah,
He
Dream Life.
he helped
Wasn't he
me
the
out.
one? Wasn't he the one that got the rap head cop on him or something?
Yeah,
That Dream Life. Okay,
that
yeah.
actor.
Dream Life. Nah, don't care for him.
No, no, no. He was actually my lifeline at the beginning because he had a lot of influence and a lot of followers. Like I'm talking big numbers, like 700 fucking followers. And he used them to actually help me because if somebody was talking shit about me or if somebody was just being a dick or that to people in general, he would actually just try to fucking get them destroyed. And by destroyed, I don't mean harass, but I mean like battle them and lose 50 to nil. Uh,
Yeah.
so
Let me
basically,
ask.
was my shadow warrior the person that actually I don't without Dream Life I actually don't think I would be here today. I think I would have quit really, really, really easily.
Let me tell you. There is a couple people in my mind. Like I can name them off right here. There's a couple people that helped me out like a lot in the beginning. So there was people like King Osiris. King Osiris is just a different breed. He is like one of the best, as Roan put it. He is one of the best pure spitters on Ratpad. Like he's one of the best pure spitters that Roan knows.
Hmm. That's actually facts.
Yeah, and King Osiris, he was actually the one who spent the time of day, like to give me feedback and spent the time of day to help me learn. Because we're talking about like if we're talking May is when I joined Raphead. Like a couple months later, I got noticed by King Osiris, and he was giving me feedback on this written I made. It was called Fog at the time, and he said a lot of stuff, and not a lot of it was positive, but he just helped me learn. And then he started this server, Hip Hop Palace, Late Drop Records at the time, to help a lot of people start improving. He was doing these like rap class things, which may sound corny, but these were like the way that I got good. He just did these every Friday and he taught the fundamentals, the basics, wordplay, flow, different rhyme patterns,
Is that
and
server
stuff like
still up?
that.
Let them hit it up.
That server's still up, but it's dead now. Like, there's barely any activity in there.
Too bad.
Like, yeah, the server in its prime was very, very active. It was like had like a lot of messages
Was
every day.
basically was basically like M Savage's fucking nightclub thing
Yeah.
where you just had no rules, so people just joined to
No,
talk
there were
shit.
rules. There were rules from the beginning, but this
No,
server
I
was
know, I know,
actually
I know. I know there were rules on the cyber server, but I think the difference between the cyber server and the Savage server were the fact that Savage server had no rules, so you could say and post anything you fucking wanted.
yeah.
But the cyber server was run by King Osiris, which was and still
And
is
and
very
also
popular.
like a guy who produced for King Osiris a couple times, Brad Wise. Brad Wise is actually the guy who helped me as a producer.
Isn't that the guy that Ross Wilson dissed?
Yeah, let me not get into that, but let's just say Ross didn't. Ross was totally in the wrong. I'm not gonna go into specific details, but it was just a whole funny situation. Not funny at the time, but it's a thing you can look back on and laugh at.
Ross is usually in the wrong, so you don't gotta say more to believe
Yeah,
you.
say less.
Kind of like
Bro.
that.
But
So
yeah.
I got your opinion about Rap Bad when you just progressed, but what did you think of it right at the beginning? Like at first,
I
what was
saw
your first clicking in?
I saw Rat Pad as a different place, you know. Rat Pad was different when I first joined. It was a lot different. It was a lot different from what it is now, but may just be may
The
just be nostalgia
inactivity.
glasses, but it was a lot of fun back then. A lot of people who a lot of people in the beginning were cool with me. There was this guy, Lil Fang. He was just a writer on Rap Pad, but we were homies. And then there's Technique, who's actually a little relevant now, but he was the first guy I did a written collab with. So
Mm, technique.
Technique, interesting guy, interesting
he
guy, but
he's interesting lately. I'm not even gonna go into details. He's been up to some shady shit, but I actually got a collab with Technique in the really close future. Like I got on his
oh,
track. It's gonna be recorded.
are you one of the people that he said was gonna go on his like song with like 3 collabs on it? Are you one of
Yeah,
those people?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought when you first said I'm doing a collab with Technique. I'm sorry, I'm doing a collab with Technique in the near future. That's what I thought you were talking about. So
yeah. Tech is actually a really cool person. Oh, in his free time, but on Rap Pad, it hits differently.
you know that technique on Rap Pad just hit a little bit different.
He
But
fucking name
yeah,
dropped me.
there was actually people like Croc who were like the person. He was
Oh,
one of the people who helped me out personality wise on Rap Pad. He
oh,
just like
hell no.
he just got me like used to a lot of stuff on Rat Pad, and he actually made me learn how to deal with the community. You know, how to
Croc is the person that hated me from the beginning till the end. Ugh,
he had
bro.
the same thing with me, but then I started like being cool with the community. I started improving. You know,
No, but he literally hates me because I actually defended Dream.
understandable, but un-
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Rat Pad is an interesting place. If I hadn't searched up for a place to put my lyrics, then I probably wouldn't be good at rap today. You know, it'd be like
In fact,
it'd be like 3 years after I started rapping, and I'd still be bad. But search for a place to put my lyrics, I found Rap Pad, found out the forums, everything just went from there. Crazy
fun
thing.
fact, I didn't search for a place to put my lyrics. I actually wanted, you know, those things that you do at a birthday party that basically you fucking put some details in and it will randomly generate a fucking story or rap or some or just music, you know?
Yeah.
I searched up for one of those, and then it was the rhyme generator part of Rapid that popped up. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I clicked on and I made an account. And I actually didn't know what the fuck was up with that. So I clicked right and I fucking made one word and it popped with 100 rhymes. And that was like, what the fuck is this? And how can I sign up? So I made an account. I actually thought of the name while I was in voice chat with two of my real friends, and I actually got ecstasy because somebody named was talking about speed, and I was thinking about cool drug puns, so I made X. So that's how ecstasy's born. So I
you
got a
know,
rap at and
actually, my
the
name. Oh, sorry.
continue. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on.
Let me tell you, my name, Jack, my rap name, is a name I've had till the beginning to now. Like from the beginning to now, I've had Jack as my rap name. All that's changed is I took the dots out but it's been Jack for my whole career at rapping. So Jack is actually, for people who don't know, Jack is my initials, Joseph Austin Camplice. That's my real name,
Yeah,
JAC.
go check him out on Instagram, Jack the Funky Autistic Kid.
A.
Uh,
I was
uh,
planning on making that like all of my socials, but
that's
that was the
actually so.
Discord was the
I
first place I had that name, and then I just like put it as Jack on Discord to make things more simple.
Yeah, actually, that was actually real ad on Instagram at Jack the Funky Autistic Kid. So check him out, show him love.
A.
So, uh, that's why I came up with a name. And first thing I thought when I joined Rapid was is this place, and I saw reputation and followers. So I was like, reputation must be a big thing. So when I was writing songs and putting them up, I was literally clicking only on the people that had big reputation. So I thought reputation was a big thing, and I think I was 2 months in before I ever clicked on the forums.
Dude, actually, funny story from McGizzy. He said for the longest time he was on RapPad and he didn't pay attention to the forums. He actually never went on the forums for like the longest time, and he thought Apollo was like the best rapper on RapPad, and he just like I don't know how he found new rappers, but he didn't go on the forums, and he said when he found out the forums, like a lot changed. But fun fact.
Well, I think he found new rappers because you get feedback in your inbox and you just check that shit out.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely. I think that's how
uh,
it is. McGizzy used
that's
to be
how it
known as
was
the
for me. Think of it this
McGizzy.
way. Think of it this way. I thought Taiki was the best rapper on Rap Bad
Okay.
for like 2 months, dead ass.
Hey yo, let me tell you. The When I first joined RapPad, the first thing I noticed was a battle section. And I did a battle with
Yeah.
this guy. I did a battle with this guy called Self. He deleted his account, but he was like a 2016 account when he joined. Um and I battled him. He was not that good at all, but I still like lost by 1 vote because I was absolutely trash at the time, and I was actually, no joke, doing the Mars cars bars rhyme scheme. I charge and I bars and cars and charge. That's the kind of stuff I was on when I first joined RapPad.
I'm not even gonna laugh at that. I'm just gonna read out something from my very fucking first track, just so you understand you were not. So this is literally my first ever track on Rap. No,
Let
I
me
can't.
tell you a little story. Calm down and tell
No,
me
no,
a
no.
little
That
story.
that was a bullshit. That was a bullshit. That was bullshitting. That was well written, but badly done. Basically, it's r slash good idea, bad execution. So
Reddit.
this was. I'm just gonna read out eight fucking lines. So it was. I'm a lot of fun, best hit and run, banging just for fun, cause I'm hooked on the feeling. I can only hear heavy breathing. I write in the rain, turn beauty into pain. So bitch, I'll fucking paint this town as red as I can, bruh.
Probably pronounced red like I can like Kane or something
I
like
mean,
that.
I it was kind of intentional because I wanted to pronounce can at the same time being like the paint can like the verb.
Yeah, I get you.
So that was my earliest multiple meaning.
Let me
Mm.
tell you, I don't have the earliest like writtens on RapPad because I deleted them. I deleted them all.
I actually haven't deleted anything. I have everything. It's still public. Like people can actually go ahead and read.
I mean, if anybody read my old stuff, I'd be embarrassed, kind of. So I just deleted it all at the time, and then like started off new.
See,
Oldest thing that's public is the written to my M40 Battleverse. That's the oldest. Is the well, ecstasy left. I'll continue, but the I had earliest thing I had that I have public
fun.
is my
pressed the
Oh,
wrong
you're
button.
back. The earliest thing I have public on Ratpad is the written to my M40 Battleverse. The recording is private, but it's still up. So,
I mean, nothing is public anymore because you deleted your account.
well, yeah, but okay. I'm still talking like I have my Ratpad account. I deleted
Yeah,
that.
yeah. See, the reason I don't delete my stuff is because I want my actual progress to be evident. I don't want people to think that I've been just stagnating or that I just have been slacking. The reason I don't post more on Rapid because I'm fucking busy. Like, as I told you before the podcast, I barely make it to these. I have about 3 hours a day, every day, and today I just had a bigger window, like 10 hours, because today we don't have any. Tomorrow we don't have anything to do. Like, oh, we have a free day, so I just had today a freebie, and that is just something amazing to me. Uh, and for a
Yeah.
14-year-old, do you know what 3 hours of actual free time means? Like, I stay up till 4 a.m. just to stay up more.
Uh,
Uh, the thing is, I actually kind of have to do that because many people don't know this, but I kind of tutor chemistry to people that don't know chemistry. And same with coding. Like, I actually do that. And
yeah, you
I'm
code.
very
I saw a little bit of that. Seeing you made like a spam bot or something.
Oh, I have made multiples. I've made a bum bot, a spam bot, a prop bot. There's many things a view bot. There's many things I have made. Um, but I haven't bought it anything of mine because I just want to keep shit clear. I was actually pretty mad when my SoundCloud recording got botted because even if it was garbage, the thing is I don't like to take shit out. Like I don't like to private shit or to do anything. I don't care if it embarrasses me. It's part of what I did in the past. So when it got
Well,
botted,
me and you think a lot differently.
I kind of felt like I actually kind of felt like I couldn't keep it up because it was unfair to the people that didn't bought their shit, and I
Yeah,
didn't
and
even bought it.
I
Somebody
rem-
bought it for me.
I remember seeing like it must have been just like SoundCloud bots, but I saw you were getting like 1,000 plays on that song, and I
One
was
thousand
thinking,
three hundred and
and
sixty-six.
yeah, and I saw you got the most props out of any recorded entry for the cipher, and I was thinking, how? And then I realized what you did. You got it a lot of props as a written, and then you put a recording on. Then you entered into the cipher.
I'm a smart boy.
Nah, I saw right through that.
No, but I'm a smart boy for doing that.
Well, I'm an even smarter boy, but hey, do you think we could possibly like go to the next topic if there is any? Getting kind of
Yeah,
getting kind of
yeah.
bored talking
So
about
it's
Rap
still.
Head.
I mean, I'm still gonna say one more. This is the last question I'm gonna have about Rat Pat. About this is more of a fucking question. Will you ever be back? But in the case of non-toxicity, like, would you be back in the case of something kind of exclusive happening on Rapid, like a really cool battle, something? Would you make an account and come back, not temporarily, but more permanently on Rapid just because of that? Would that trigger something in you, some motivation just to come back?
Nah, I'm
No.
probably not. I'll come back if I want to come back, but if I want to give props to somebody's track, I'll just go to the comments of SoundCloud or YouTube and comment that. And if I like their music, I'll subscribe to their channel or follow their SoundCloud. But
Yeah, I get you. So I think we have time for only one more thing. Do you have so since you said you have any upcoming projects, are you willing to wrap something out just because that's the tradition of the podcast?
uh, I'm willing to wrap some things out.
Yeah,
Um,
wrap out a verse. You said you
wrap
have an upcoming
wrap
verse.
it out. But
Yeah,
I'm
wrap.
willing to
Yeah,
wrap something out.
Yeah, go
Wait
ahead
a sec.
and
I
so
gotta wrap it
we
out.
are
Ha.
actually huh, we are
Now
actually
this.
at a lot of views. We actually are what at 180 views. So this video might very well push us to 250 views, which is
Possibly.
incredible.
I'm the best
Probably.
best you'll ever have. Just kidding. But here's something. Okay, there's two lines that are missing, and I just haven't been placing them. Insert dope ass line here. So,
No,
hey
I
yo,
remember.
but I need to tell you that's what I have in place. So I'm just gonna wrap something
Yeah,
I
go.
have. Need to get the BPM in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bear resentment from my mama who left me. Barely attempted to send a message nor talk to her, text me. First impression in years, and her intentions were clear, but I felt a bit weird. It was awkward and messy, just repressing my tears. Conversation was ending. It was hard to digest, dude. I was sick to my stomach. Or was it dinner and lunch? Did I miss her that much? Would I lie to myself? I have a father to vent to. Insert dope ass line here. How you doing? Nothing. But say you live for something. Didn't care for family till the day relations kicked the bucket. Say you messed up. Since then you were never trusted. I bet you claimed that you changed and attempted to grow better from it. It's really hard to believe you when father paint you as a broad who was off deceitful the way you talking to people. I'd be willing to forgive if you'd admit to what you did. Insert dope ass line here.
Yeah, that was really dope. I cannot even say anything about that. That was a really cool verse. So unfortunately, we have ran out of time, and we're 43 minutes in. Surprisingly, I didn't think that much time passed, but we're about 40 minutes in. So thank you
Hey, I
for being on the
gotta do a couple
podcast.
things before the bot leaves. I gotta shout a couple things out. Just like a
Go
end
ahead.
the shout out. Shout out to my guys, Kanzi, McGizzy, Apollo, Tyrese, aka TJ. Shout out to a lot of people. You can follow my Instagram at Jack the Funky Autistic Kid, or you could just go to my Twitter and follow. You could go to my YouTube channel, Jack. I think they could put a link in there. I don't post on SoundCloud, so not not really useful to go on SoundCloud. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Thank you to all the people who have supported me and helped me and get to this point. Um, 2 collabs dropping in the near future. Album coming 2021. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks for being on our podcast, and we hope to
It's a
do this
pleasure.
again later. You're gonna be again later when you drop that album. You're gonna just be put on instantly. So thanks for actually giving us the opportunity to have you on here. You're a dope artist, one of the best on Rap Bad,
Off,
and
on and off, boy. Best 14-year-old rapper in a matter of 3 days. So
yeah. So this is the end. Uh, Stay tuned to the next podcast and just peace.